Shavuot, or Pentecost, is the celebration of the manifestation of the divine presence and his revelation to his people. This festival and its related readings will be taught in this 2-day miniseries. Pentecost was the Greek name for Shavuot, and what it is called in the Greek manuscripts of the memoirs and the letters of the New Testament. However, the entire miniseries is very much from the Orthodox Jewish perspective, but please perceive the mirrored revelation within this miniseries and the events of Acts 2. Note, the apocryphal book of Sirach was quoted by Yeshua HaMashiach, or Jesus Christ, in his Sermon on the Mount. This book, which was prevalent in the first century and attested to by the ancient Christian canons, was unfortunately removed from the KJV, as well as all the other apocryphal books, after the Anglican Reformation and its consequences. On June 21st, 592 BC, the priest Ezekiel, living in the area of the Kabar River, looked toward the north and saw a fire-filled amber-colored cloud. Note, this river was actually a canal near Nibur, or Niber, which is the modern day ruins of Nippur, or Nippur. However, he saw something awesome that left him awestruck, something that no prophet before him or after was allowed to experience. I will have to divide it into sections. 4 cherubim flanked by Ophanim, the dome, and the throne. He saw 4 cherubim flanked by Ophanim. Each cherub, which glittered like burnished bronze, possessed straight legs with bovine-like ungulated feet, 4 wings, and a head with 4 faces. Their faces were a human face in front to demonstrate how the King of the universe has command over mankind, a lion's face on the right to demonstrate that the King of the universe has command over the wild beasts, a bull's face on the left to state that the King of the universe has command over domesticated beasts, and an eagle's face towards the rear, which states, the king has command over birds of the air. The cherubim's wings were enjoined at the shoulders, while 2 covered humanoid hands and arms. The other 2 wings were used for mobility. The cherubim moved without turning to the left or right, but moved straight forward, backward, horizontal, or vertical. The prophet stated that I heard the sound of their wings when they moved. It was like the sound of rushing water, like the voice of Shaddai, like the noise of a tumultuous crowd or army. As many thrones in antiquity had wheels mounted upon them, the throne of the King of the universe did too, in the form of the Ophanim. The Ophanim looked like immense barrel wheels within other barrel wheels. Each Ophan moved without turning and had moving eyes all about the rim of the outer and inner wheels. Another way to understand this is to allude that these 4 Ophanim served as the same purpose as the wheels of a chariot. Anytime the cherubim moved, the Ophanim moved. above these was something like an expanse which looked like it was a Hebrew word meaning ice or frost typically. However, it can also mean crystal. Though there are many forms of crystals, there's one type of crystal mentioned 49 times in the Tanakh or Old Testament. That is sapphire. Per Exodus 24, 9, 11, or verses 9 and 11, Moses, Aaron, Nadab, Abu, and the first great Sanhedrin were given a vision. Though they only saw the feet and the bottom part of the throne of the King of the universe, they beheld something like a sapphire stone pavement as clear as the sky itself. Just as a dais stretches out before a throne, these 74 men see a solid pavement made of an expanse of sapphire. Notice the similarity between the sapphire pavement stretching out from the throne, which these 74 men saw, and the crystalline structure which Ezekiel saw stretched out are virtually the same. One must also understand that these 75 men saw a mirrored and shadowed image of what St. John the theologian would behold as he, in his visions on Patmos, beheld a sea of crystal-like glass vividly and without any spiritual shadowy vision. Upon this sapphire-colored, crystalline, glassy expanse was an enthroned figure. The priestly prophet saw an amber-colored fire engulf the torso of the figure above the navel. Below this fire was a brilliant light illuminating the figure's form. Ezekiel saw what looked like a rainbow. This was the first indication of what St. John would witness in one of his visions while on Patmos, a circular green rainbow. Ezekiel 3:12 states that Ezekiel was lifted up by spirit, and he heard from behind him a deafening voice saying, "Blessed be the glory of Adonai from his place." The viewer is asked to receive how this is related to the content which will be in tomorrow's Torah video.